or not.
So the people who actually discovered the cave, that's how they found it?
That would have been also what the Indians would have used to enter next to the cave as well.
Wow. This entrance was discovered by a farmer looking to
dig a root cellar, yes.
Dig a root cellar. This had to be such an awesome thing to happen across.
And scary at the same time, I can imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Wow. It's like I've literally got my own private tour of this cave, dude. It's just me and the tour guide. In a weird way, you know, only because of the current situation could this have been a possibility.
Well, this room here is called Entrance Hall. We do call it that because it's where we come into the cave, but it is a pretty good spot to come in because a lot of things that we will see throughout the tour we can go ahead and see right here in this room. So I'll go ahead and point it out. We do have 3 different types of formations. We have stalagmite, which grows mightily from the ground. We have a stalactite, which hangs tightly to the ceiling. And then we have a column, which happens when these 2 formations actually grow together. Also, we do have several different types of minerals, which explains all the different colors. So the blue-gray on the wall is going to be limestone. The red you see there is going to be iron. The white is going to be calcium. And then the crystals you see right down there are going to be called calcite crystals. And then also as we go through the cave today, we are going to use our imagination. So if you look right up here, we do have Santa Claus there. And then of course he doesn't go anywhere without his snacks, so we have his cookies here and his milk right there.
Oh, that's interesting. I see it now.
You kind of have to use your mind a little bit there.
Yeah, that's cool. Very cool.
Then this right here is actually going to be the only stone that we allow you to touch as we go through the cave. When we touch things, the oils on our hands do rub off to prevent them from growing. So we do have to be careful there. But again, that is our wishing stone, so feel free to make a wish.
Wow, dude, you can just snap on this cave.
Oh yeah, it's all the dip lights, which is all over the place.
Nice.
This is wicked. We have 3 levels here in Bristol Caverns. We actually enter in here on the middle level. We'll go up here into the upper level, and then we'll eventually come back down and hit the deeper levels, and then we actually come right back out the same exact way. So do be careful. Like I said, things are going to be a little wet, so just kind of watch your step as we go.
Wow.
Well, right there is actually our most famous formation there. That's called Bridal Veil Falls. And it is actually formed by like a temperature. It definitely beats working on a hot dog, that's for sure.
Yeah. Is there anything at the bottom of that? Or how long ago did the waterfall stop flowing?
We don't know. It stopped when we got in here. But we'll actually be standing underneath it when we get back down the stairs there.
That is awesome. This thing is sweet.
There it goes. And then there's the 3 wise men over there to the left as well.
Can I see the nativity scene?
Right there.
That's awesome. Show me the wise men. That's pretty cool.
Any questions or anything back here? No. They're real bright red, so if they're in here, they're real easy to spot out.
A salamander down here in
I saw one earlier in here.
Wow, I can only imagine how cool it would be to come across a salamander in here.
Well, this room here is actually pretty cool because we are standing underneath a sinkhole right now.
What?
You can actually see right up there on the wall. You can see all the mud and rocks that have come down in here over time. But it doesn't flow anymore. There's no mud, water, or anything else coming down in here. It did stop quite a while ago. It naturally clogged itself. But you can kind of see it was active here at one head down. The ceiling goes from about 4 to 5 feet to about 30 to 40 real quick. So that's when you know you can raise your head up.
Gotcha.
And then these stairs are going to be awkwardly small. So you got to go down these as well.
You got it. This is an awesome cave. Oh, I see why they call it the headache.
It's really funny when I take a Uber too, because I can tell who's listening when they hit their head up there.
Yeah, you could tell who wasn't paying attention. Oh, wow. This is awesome.
So right up there is where you were just standing.
Yep.
And there's the Bradaville Falls there.
Very cool. And if you dropped your phone while taking a picture, you can go back and retrieve it. Wow, what a convenience.
Just to give you an idea on the size of it, it will be your ceiling for the whole rest of the tour. So at any point in time when you look up throughout the rest of the tour, you'll be looking at this same piece of mega limestone.
So we're in a solid piece of limestone.
Basically, yes.
And we're in a crevice of...
It was just kind of like carved out by an underwater river. That was obviously quite a while ago.
And by the time you guys discovered it, the waterfall had already turned into that.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
And the only water that flows in here anymore is the creek down here.
Let's go check out the creek.
And watch your head right here, that does hang a little low.
Appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, they didn't get a solo tour like me, huh?
No.
I got very lucky.
I believe this is, yeah. So that tour guide down there is actually the geologist that works here.
You guys have a zoologist.
Geologist.
Geologist.
He graduated, I believe, 3 years ago, maybe.
That is pretty cool. Dude, this breaks off into a huge labyrinth.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is massive.
It kind of does that. It'll get skinny and then it opens up into big rooms all the way down through here.
Talk about a big room. This is really a big room. Look at that group down there. They're all the way down there.
We'll let them come up and then we'll go down. These stairs are a little skinny to take two.
That cave that we were just walking through, didn't even seem that big. It just broke off into a massive behemoth. I'm in a room the size of like the second cavern. And it's absolutely huge. Very well done. Look at that's the other side of this room. Like that is how far it is. This is really good.
We get a much better view when we get up there. If the sun is shining in the right way, there's usually a bunch of rays that'll come down in here and kind of look like 2, 3, or 4 spotlights and be shining in here.
This is
hopefully we'll get lucky to see that, but that doesn't always happen.
So that's the cave, the river cave. That farmer had to be.
Oh yeah.
And that's the actual entrance that he found. I mean, did he just fall in and? Or no?
I really don't know. The Indians were the first ones to use that.
To put a boat in it?
Unless it floods, which this section that we're about to be on will flood. But I don't think we've ever put a boat in here. But there is one of those little algae eaters laying right there. You can see him, he's facing this way, his head's over here and his tail's back there.
Oh,
He's
keep your
got those
flashlight
3
there.
stripes
Oh,
on
I
his
see him.
back.
Yeah, a fish in a cave. Look at that. Nice.
And a lot of the caves around here actually happen when we get a lot of rain outside or the snow melts real quickly. It'll all come down through here. But again, like I said, it only happens about 5 or 6 times out of the year. This is our deepest pool right here. It's about 10 to 12 feet deep out there towards the middle. It is where the bigger fish typically do hang out. The bass will sit right here on this lip. The carp will go straight down to the bottom. You know they're in there because it gets real murky in here with the carp right here.
Because they're kicking up the bottom?
Yeah, they just kind of sift through all the mud over there.
Very cool. But when it floods, this part of the tour is off limits?
Oh yeah. I came down in here one time when it was flooding because we had a big branch that was in here. It's actually right back there.
Oh yeah? I see it.
But it came up, it was almost to my knees. And I was standing like right here. So it gets very, very deep.
Yeah, considering this is like 10, 15 feet, yeah.
It'll get anywhere from like 5, 7 extra feet of water when it rains like that. But it's got to rain really hard for that to happen. There's one of those algae eaters right there. There's a darker one. And I had somebody tell me on the last tour that these were an invasive species, but I actually didn't know that. So.
Yeah, They're like from South America.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. But you know what? I didn't see anything else living down here.
No.
Wow, dude, this place is amazing. Wow, the water is so clear.
Right here is some getting fed from that spring back there.
And it just keeps going? It's like a riverbed?
Back there, yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to see it wind back in there. Bigger, but like I said, that only lasts for like 2 hours during the day. So. And then also, all these stairs that you're seeing right there is actually our new construction. He is building deeper into the cave. So these go up through here. And then right there, they split into 2 different pathways. To the left, there's about an 80-foot tunnel that leads to that construction door I pointed out before we came inside of the cave.
Yeah.
Then to the right is where he's gone. He's gone all the way up to right there. But he's got to go all the way through.
He's going to do an observatory for this area?
Yeah, or a ladder or some sort of thing right there. Or a bridge, I'm sorry. Then you can kind of see a hole back there, and that's where the rest of the cave continues.
Oh, wow.
And it breaks off into another room back there, sort of like that this one just did. But it's our largest room, and it houses our largest form.
All that cave can... Indians used to go through that hole to get there. Looks like I got out of the cave just in time. There's a storm coming. This is how I'm taking pictures like all day because of this coronavirus. It's like... Because there's people, it's like you take your mask off, people start staring at you, so it's like real quick, smile real quick. Funny, huh? 2020's been a wild year. I would have never guessed 2020. I would have never had you in my bingo cards, baby. I would have never had you in cards. Oh, 2020, you have been weird.